Welcome to a new tutorial. Today we are going to make this jellyfish.
Don't forget to subscribe. It's the only way you get notifications every time there is a new tutorial available. Also remember that if you make it, you can tag me to see your creations. You find me as Creando Con Musa.
You can use any materials you want, but I'm going to show you what I'm using still, so you can find something similar if you want. For this kind of yarn, the size of my eyes are 3 millimeters.
Now we are ready to start.
First, we are going to make a magic ring. On this magic ring, we will make 6 single crochet. Let's do it. This is my first single crochet. Two, three, 4, 5, and 6. After we have finished the first round with these 6 single crochet, we are going to close the magic ring, pulling the thread from the beginning. Once it is closed, we can go making the second round. For the second round, we will make 8 increases. That means we will make 2 single crochet on each one of the stitches from the previous round. Let me show you how. This is the next stitch. Here I'm going and I'm making my first single crochet. And then on the same stitch here, I'm going to make a second single crochet. And I have finished my first increase. Let's make the second increase. Next stitch, I'm making 1, and on the same stitch, 2 single crochet. That was my second increase. Now let's make the third increase. Now increase number 4. Increase number 5. And increase number 6. We just finished round number 2 and it has a total of 12 stitches. Now we are going to make the round number 3. On the round number 3 we are going to make also the tentacles. I'm going to explain it first and then I'll do it step by step so you can see better how we do it. The instructions are going to be to make 1 single crochet. After the single crochet we will make 1 tentacle, and after that tentacle we will make 1 increase. We will repeat this process 6 times. And at the end of this round we should have a total of 18 stitches if we count only the single crochet, not the tentacles. Let's do it step by step so you can understand it better. Like I said before, we are going to make 1 single crochet, after this single crochet we are going to make 1 of the tentacles, but before I start I'm going to put a marker on the top of this single crochet I just did.
To me, the stitch markers are not really necessary, but I'm putting them anyway because I want you to see something clear later.
That's it. Now I'm ready to make the tentacle. To make the tentacle, I'm going to make 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next, I'm going to make 6 slip stitches. I'm going to skip my last chain and start on the second one. I'm not going through the chain like this. Instead, I'm going through the back of the chain on this loop. And here I'm going to make my first slip stitch. Now on the next chain, the second slip stitch, the number 3, the number 4, the number 5, and the number 6. Now I only have to secure this tentacle. To do it, I'm going through the top of the last stitch I had made, like this, and make one slip stitch. I just finished my tentacle and it's going to look like this. If you want it longer, you can make more chains. Next, we will make on the next stitch one increase. I'm going through and make my first single crochet from the increase, and before I make the second one, I'm going to put a marker on the top of this stitch I just made. I'm using a different color. And after I did it, I can make my second single crochet on the same stitch that this single crochet is coming from. This way I just did my increase. This is what we are going to repeat 6 times. One single crochet, one tentacle, and one increase. Let's make the second repetition. One single crochet. Before I make my tentacle, I'm going to put a marker on my single crochet. And now I can make the tentacle. 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip the last chain, start on the second one, but on the back, and make one slip stitch, and keep going, making slip stitches until we finish the chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to secure my tentacle going through the top of the last stitch like this and making one slip stitch. My tentacle is ready. Now I'm going to make on the next stitch one increase. I just did the first single crochet from the increase, and I'm going to put a marker on it before I make the second one. And once I have placed my stitch marker, I can make my second single crochet to finish my increase. Just like this. We just finished repetition number 2. Let's make repetition number 3. One single crochet, put a marker, now one tentacle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains, skip the first one, go to the second one, but on the back, and make slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to secure this tentacle going through the last stitch and making 1 slip stitch. And now I'm going to make 1 increase. Go and make my first single crochet to make the increase and put a marker on it. And now I can finish my increase making my second single crochet on the same place. And we just finished repetition number 3. Now repetition number 4. 1 single crochet, put a marker, now 1 tentacle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains, skip the first one and start on the second one but on the back, and make 6 slip stitches. This was the first one, the number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now to secure the tentacle, go to the top of the last stitch and make 1 slip stitch. And next we make 1 increase. Make the first single crochet, put a marker on it, and now on the same place I'm going to make the second single crochet. This way I have finished my increase. Now repetition number 5. 1 single crochet, put a marker on, one tentacle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains and 6 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Secure my tentacle making a slip stitch on the last stitch. And now 1 increase. Make the first single crochet for the increase and put a marker on. And now the second single crochet to finish my increase. Next is the last repetition, the number 6. 1 single crochet, put a marker, one tentacle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 slip stitches. Now secure the tentacle and 1 increase. And make the first single crochet, put a marker, and on the same place I'm going to make my second single crochet to finish my increase. We just finished the round number 3. This might look kind of messy, but believe me, these stitch markers are going to be really helpful later. If we count the stitches from the last round, not counting the tentacles, we will have a total of 18 stitches. Now, to finish completely this piece, I'm going to make 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to cut and pull the thread.
We just finished the bottom, now let's start the top of our jellyfish.
Start with a magic ring. On this magic ring we are going to make 8 single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I just finished my round number 1. After this, I'm going to pull the thread from the beginning to close this magic ring. Once it's done, we are ready to start round number 2. On this round, we are going to make 8 increases. That means we will make 2 single crochet on each one of the stitches from the previous round. At the end of this round, we will have a total of 16 stitches. Let's do it. Start on the first stitch and make 2 single crochet in there. 1, and on the same place, 2. Now next stitch, 1 and 2. That was my second increase. Now increase number 3. Increase number 4. Increase number 5. Increase number 6. Increase number 7. And increase number 8. We just finished round number 2 and it has a total of 16 stitches. Now on the round number 3 we are going to make 1 single crochet and then 1 increase and repeat this process 8 times. Let's do it. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. This was the first repetition. Let's make repetition number 2. 1 single crochet and now 1 increase. Now repetition number 3. 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repetition number 4. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Repetition number 5. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Repetition number 6. 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repetition number 7. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. And repetition number 8. 1 single crochet and 1 increase. At the end of this round we will have a total of 24 stitches. Now on the round number 4, we will make 3 single crochet and then 1 increase and repeat this process a total of 6 times. At the end of this round, we will have a total of 30 stitches. Let's do it step by step. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and now 1 increase. This was the first repetition. Remember, we are going to make 6 repetitions this time. Let's make the second one. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and now 1 increase. Now repetition number 3. 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and now 1 increase. Now repetition 4. 3 single crochet and 1 increase. Repetition number 5. 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 1 increase. And the last repetition, the number 6, 3 single crochet and 1 increase. Now to make the next 5 rounds, we will make 1 single crochet on each one of the stitches from the previous round. This means that from the round number 5 to the round number 9, we will make 30 single crochets on each one of the rounds. I'm going to put a marker on this stitch so you can see my progress. I'm going to make round number 5. Like I said before, is 1 single crochet on each one of the stitches from the previous round. That means I'll have a total of 30 single crochets at the end of this round. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and the number 30. This was round number 5. Let's keep going until round number 9. Remember, 1 single crochet on each one of the stitches from the previous round. I just finished round number 9 and it's going to look like this. Next is to make round number 10. On this round we will make 1 decrease and then 3 single crochet and repeat this process a total of 6 times. At the end of this round we will have a total of 24 stitches. Let's do it. First we will make 1 decrease, and now 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. This was the first repetition. Now repetition number 2. 1 decrease, 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Now repetition number 3. 1 decrease, 3 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Repetition number 4. 1 decrease, 3 single crochet, 5. 1 decrease and 3 single crochet, and to finish, repetition number 6. 1 decrease and 3 single crochet. Like I said before, at the end of this round we will have a total of 24 stitches. Next is round number 11. On this round we will have to make 1 decrease and then 2 single crochet and repeat this process a total of 6 times. At the end of this round we will have a total of 18 stitches. Let's do it. 1 decrease, 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. And this was the first repetition. Let's make repetition number 2. 1 decrease, 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Now repetition number 3. 1 decrease and 2 single crochet. Repetition number 4. 1 decrease and 2 single crochet. Repetition number 5. 1 decrease and 2 single crochet. And repetition number 6. 1 decrease and 2 single crochet. Like I said before, in the end of this round we will have a total of 18 stitches. Before I keep going, I'm going to place my eyes already. I'm going to place the eyes on the round number 8. This is the beginning and start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Here I'm going to put one of the eyes. Now for the other eye, I'm going to start counting where my first eye is. This is where it is.
And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the number 5, I'm going to put my other eye.
Now, these eyes are so small that they don't actually come with washers. What I'm going to do is to melt the back of the eye and flatten it with my lighter. And this way it is completely secure. Of course, make sure not to burn yourself or your jellyfish. Now that my eyes are secure, I'm going to make the mouth. With a needle and black thread, I'm going to make a knot on the inside. And I'm coming out with my needle on the next stitch from the eye. Here. Now I'm going in once again, skipping one stitch, and here I'm going in, and then again out on the middle of these 2 stitches, but a little bit under. This way I have a beautiful smile. Now I'm going back in, and on the inside I'm going to make once again a knot. Cut the thread, and my mouth is ready. Now we are going to join the bottom to the body. We have a total of 18 stitches here and here too. Remember, we are not counting the tentacles, only the stitches. We have a total of 18 on the last round. To join them, we are going to make the next process. We will make 1 single crochet grabbing both of the parts, then 2 chains, and then 1 single crochet on the next stitch joining both of the parts, and then 2 chains, and keep going like this until we finish our round. Let me show you how it's done. I'm going to grab both of the parts. Make sure the bottom is facing to the outside the right way. I'm going in to the next stitch on the body, like this. And here I have the last 3 chains I had made to finish the round. This I'm going to make sure that they end up on the inside. Now, next to these 3 chains is one of my stitch markers. I'm going to that place. To the stitch this stitch marker is marking, I'm going in to join them. Take off the stitch marker. And once I have both of the parts on the hook, I'm going to make here 1 single crochet. This single crochet is going to join both of the parts. That's it. Now I'm going to make 2 chains, 1 and 2. And I'm going to join the next stitch. Go to the next stitch on the body. And now to the next stitch on the bottom. Remember, the chain from the end of this part is going on the inside, like this. Here is the next stitch, and with a single crochet I'm going to join both of my parts. This is what we are going to repeat all around. 2 chains, 1, 2, and now join. Go to the next stitch on my body, and the next stitch on the bottom is the one with a stitch marker. I'm going in just like this. I'm taking off the stitch marker. And here I'm going to make 1 single crochet. Now once again 2 chains, 1 and 2. Next stitch on the body. And now the next stitch on the bottom is going to be where my stitch marker is. since we have a tentacle in the middle of both of the stitches. So I'm going to the stitch, making sure my tentacle is facing the outside. I'm taking off the stitch marker and here I'm going to make one single crochet. My tentacle is on the outside. Now once again, chain 2, 1, 2, next stitch on the body, next stitch on the bottom, and here I make one single crochet. Now chain 2, next stitch on the body, and the next stitch on the bottom is the one that has this stitch marker on, so I'm going in, take off the stitch marker, and make my single crochet to join them. Once again, chain 2, next stitch on the body, and once again we have a tentacle in the middle of both stitches. I'm going to keep it in the front so it's facing the outside, and my next stitch is the one with that pink marker on, so I'm going through, take off the stitch marker and make my single crochet. Chain 2, next stitch on the body, next stitch on the bottom, and one single crochet to join. Chain 2, next stitch on the body, and the next stitch on the bottom is the one with a stitch marker, so I'm going in, take off the stitch marker and make my single crochet. Next, chain 2, next stitch on the body. Once again I have a tentacle, but the next stitch is the one with that pink marker on it, so tentacle on the front, go to the stitch marker and take it off, and join them with a single crochet. Chain 2, next stitch on the body, next stitch on the bottom, and single crochet to join them. Chain 2, next stitch on the body, next stitch on the bottom is the one with a stitch marker, so go in and take it off. And with a single crochet, let's join them. Once again, chain 2, next stitch on the body, and once again we have a tentacle. Go to the next stitch on the bottom, making sure the tentacle is on the front, take off the stitch marker and join with one single crochet. Before I keep going, I'm going to stuff my jellyfish. I just finished stuffing my jellyfish and it's going to look like this. Now I keep going until I close my body. We will make 2 chains. Next stitch on the body, next stitch on the bottom, and 1 single crochet to join them. Chain 2, next stitch on the body, and the next stitch on the bottom is the one with a stitch marker. So I'm going to take off the stitch marker, join them with a single crochet, chain 2, go to the next stitch on the body. Now we have 1 tentacle, take it to the front and go to the next stitch, is the one with the stitch marker on. Take off the stitch marker and join with 1 single crochet. Once again, chain 2, 1, 2, next stitch on the body and next stitch on the bottom, join with 1 single crochet, chain 2, next stitch on the body, next stitch on the bottom is the one with a stitch marker, so I'm going in and take it off and join with 1 single crochet. And as you can see, we have finished joining the body with the bottom. Before I finish this part, I'm going to make 1 chain to secure my thread and cut it, leaving a little tail. Pull the thread, and now with the help of a needle, I'm going to hide my thread. And we have finished our jellyfish.
Now, if you want to make it a keychain or a charm to hang on a bag, simply put a ring on the top.
And this is how our jellyfish is going to look like.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, give me your like, leave your comments, and most of all, thank you for being here. See you next time to keep creando con Musa.